Hello everyone and hello Doc Jo. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to do it via video recording the article review because the last time I supposed to do it last time was in January 6th, but I wasn't able to make it due to unexpected technical problem. So thank you so much for giving me the chance to present to you my reviewed article. So this is Foundation of Education. This is my reviewed article for the finals or the last quarter of this semester. So my article reviewed entitled is Study on Financial Stress and Coping Strategies Among Students in Rift Valley University in Ethiopia. This is actually from Alibel Adis Tisfao and Temesgene Tadesi Itai. For the introduction, financial stress is commonly experienced among college students and is associated with adverse academic, mental health, and physical health outcomes. Much of the literature on financial stress has focused on stress outcomes. Research has documented the following negative outcomes of financial stress. First is depression. Second is anxiety. Third is poor academic performance. Fourth is poor health and difficulty persisting towards degree completion. The cost of post-secondary education has increased to the point that it may be prohibiting young adults from pursuing higher education opportunities and securing higher paying jobs. Financial stress and higher levels of self-reported student loan debt contribute to an increased likelihood of discontinuing college. So students with the highest amount of university reported student loan that have increased or decreased likelihood of discontinuing college 1 year later as compared to students with no student loan debt. So the statement of the problem. So this study aims to answer the following. First, financial stress scores looks like what financial stress scores look like among young adults students. Second is what are the commonly reported coping strategies of financial stress. Third is does financial stress affect students' academic performance in their own perception? And the fourth is which of those coping strategies are effective and less effective ones as perceived by participants? So the research methodology, so participants and setting. The Rift Valley University 6 Kilo branch students, specifically first year accounting department students, were the target population of this study. The total number of target population was 65 with section A and section B. The number of female students 41 was found to be greater than the number of male students 24. So the research design, in order to study financial stress among young adults and the coping strategies employed to manage the negative consequences of being stressed due to one's own financial condition, the research design that has been adopted was cross-sectional research design. So this cross-sectional research design is actually you're gathering data from different individuals at the same time. So meaning wala siya kung asa ang category, walay category kung unsa iyang financial economic status. So inana siya. So the research instrument, so the data appropriate for this study has collected by using questionnaire that include both open and closed-ended questions regarding their demographic characteristics to assess financial stress among young adults and the coping strategies employed to manage the negative consequences of being stressed due to one's own financial condition developed by the researcher. So the data gathering procedure. The survey process began with the taking of permission letter from Addis Ababa University, so School of Psychology, to the concerned bodies, directorates of the university's registrar. The research visited the researcher visited the university to get permission from the concerned bodies, directorates of the university's registrar, stating the purpose of the study and asking permission to survey their students. Data had been gathered for the study once the researcher received permission to come into the university where the target population of this study found. So the researcher then administered the Amharic version of the questionnaires, which were filled by the selected participants. So the respondents filled in the questionnaires by following the instruction given by the researcher. So this is actually the table 1. So medyo blurry siya. It's because I just took I just took it from the dun sa ilang research dun sa papel nila. So ako lang siyang screenshot. So mao ni siya. So the demographic characteristics of the respondents. So muna siya ang table 1. So total of 56 first-year accountant students from Rift Valley University 6 Kilo branch filled out the questionnaire. All of the distributed questionnaires were found complete and used in the analysis. The demographic details of the participants are presented in table table above. So as shown above in table 1, female participants were 36. 36. That's 64.7%, and the rest 20, which is 35.3% of the participants were males. Thus, the number of female and male participants was not equal. So the number of female participants is greater than of the number of the male participants. In terms of highest level educational status, about 46 or 82.1% of the total participants of this study reported that they have achieved grade 12. Only about 10 or 17.6% of the total respondents have achieved certificates of diploma. As indicated in the same table above, about 38 or 67.6% or 18 or 32.3% of the participants reported that their monthly income was low and medium respectively. Therefore, the majority's income level was low, which was less than 2011 BAR was I don't know. So this is table table 3, the frequency of participants means compared to observed and expected means on financial stress. So the above table shows us the descriptive statistics of the respondents' scores on the items, which have been provided to evaluate financial stress among young adult students. So specifically, the mean, standard deviation, minimum and maximum value of the items are 21.82, 4.80, 12, and 30 respectively. Note that there for the 8 items to be rated on the 4-point scale ranging from 1 to 4, the minimum expected rating 1 point by 8 items is equal to 8, while the maximum expected score is 4 by 8 items, so that is 32. 8 times 4. In the same way, the expected mean is 20, 2 plus 3 divided by 2 points times 8, about 31 or 55.88% of the respondents scored a mean which was above the expected mean, so 20. So while about 3 or 5.88% and 22 or 38.23% of the respondents scored equal to the expected mean and below the expected mean, respectively. So compared with the computed or observed mean, about 31 or 55.88% of the respondents scored above the observed mean, whereas 25 or 44.12% of the total respondents scored below the computed of the observed mean. Therefore, the observed mean 21.8235 is obviously higher than the expected mean, so which suggests that the number or the students who participated in this study have level of financial stress that is well above the expected mean score. So this is table 4. So comparison of male and female students on financial stress scores. So as indicated above in table 4, so this is table 4. So the test value revealed that there is a statistically significant mean difference among the male and female students on their financial stress scores at the 45 or 54 rather, equal to negative 2.115. P is equal to 0.044, which is greater than 0.05 significant level. Thus, the mean score of male on financial stress was 19.5833. The standard deviation is 5.38446, and the mean scores of females on financial stress was 23.0455. The standard deviation is 4.06468. So hence, female scores was found to be greater than male scores on financial stress. So on table 5, medyo blurry. So the effect of financial situation on academic performance. So as it indicated above in table 5, this is table 5. Yeah. So the respondents were asked to rate themselves on the statement which says, I believe that my own financial situation affects my academic performance. The number of students who strongly agreed and strongly disagreed was found to be equal. From the total respondents, those who agreed and disagreed on the given statement were 2 or 2.9% and 8 or 14.7% respectively. In this case, the effect of financial stress on academic performance of those young adults, students should not be ignored. So on table 6, so coping strategies and financial stress. So as it's shown in above table 6, about 13 or 23.5%, 9 or 26.5%, and 28 or 50% of the students reported that they often applied asking loan from family, friends, and others, or sharing their worries to others and pray to God or Allah as a coping strategies to manage financial stress respectively. From this result, the current researcher concluded that pray to God and Allah was the best coping strategies of stress that resulted from one's own financial problem, and it was applied by half of the participants. So therefore, it is pray to God or Allah which was found to be the most commonly reported coping strategies of financial stress. Yeah, because sometimes if we are financially stressed or financially we have financial problem, ang pinakauna gyud is murag we're just asking for guidance from God kung asa ta mangita og money. So that's it. Murag mao siguro na siya ang but pasabot ana nga ampo na lang. Sorry, ampo na lang. So the effective and less effective coping strategies of financial stress. So in order to reduce and eliminate the consequences of stress in general and financial stress, in particular, individuals who encountered into those stressful situations may take different measures for different purpose. So some individuals may be engaged in healthy stress management activities or strategies, and some others may be involved in unhealthy stress management strategies. Therefore, every measure taken to reduce and eliminate the negative consequences of stressful situation may not always be effective. Even they may attempt to investigate the effective and less effective coping strategies of the financial stress as uh, perceived by financial students. So, perceived by the students. Sorry. Yeah, participants were asked to describe the most effective and less effective coping strategies of the financial stress. Most of the respondents stated that praying to God and Allah to give them strength and wisdom on how to cope up with the difficult situation, including financial strain, was found to be the most effective strategies that can be used by those individuals so as to manage financial stress. So, yeah, murag balik loob tayo kay ano, murag ano tayo ba, murag pray 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 para na ay solution. So, the discussion, so this research revealed that praying to God and Allah to give them strength and wisdom on how to cope up with a difficult situation, including financial strain, looking for a job with better salary and good financial management, were found to be the most effective strategies that can be used by those individuals to manage financial stress. So this finding is supported by the finding of Bennett et al. 35. According to their results, rising income by working more hours and managing money properly were found to be effective coping strategies of financial stress among young adult students. So, Utman and Sipon too also found that religiosity and good financial management as effective coping strategies of financial stress. This research again revealed that drinking alcohol, smoking, asking for loan from others, and committing suicide were the most commonly reported coping strategies of financial stress that were labeled as less effective coping strategies taken by young adults to manage financial stress. So, naiuban niya like, di na nila kaya, so parang, they attempt a suicide. So, for the conclusion, according to the findings of this study, more than half or 61.76% of the total respondents scored a mean which is equal and above the expected mean of 20 on their financial stress scores. So the observed mean to 21.8235 was obviously higher than the expected mean, and this suggests that the young adults who participated in this study have level of financial stress that is above the expected mean score. So statistically, significant gender difference on financial stress scores was observed. So pray to God and allow worries to others. Applied to by half of the participants was the best coping strategies of stress, followed by sharing one's own worries to others. And as perceived by the participants of this study, financial stress can affect one's own academic performance in college or universities to some extent. Praying to God and Allah, looking for a job with better salary and good financial management were found to be the most effective strategies to manage financial stress. On the other hand, drinking alcohol, smoking, asking for loan, debt from others, and committing suicide were the most commonly reported coping strategies. Yeah. So for the recommendation, the findings of this study demand that further research have to be conducted to have a clear picture of financial stress among young adult students by including various variables like saving behavior, religion, family structure, marital status, source of income, and academic performance through considering students who attend their education in evening or extension and regular programs. So it will also be better if researchers include enough samples from various year levels. So for the implication, the article that I reviewed was related to sociological foundation of education. It's sociological because yes, di ba yung mga financial problem, those are problems in our society. A lot of people, I mean, most siguro, they they won't be able to finish college because of the financial problem. So students with financial difficulty status have lower goal commitment. Second, academic engagement and persistence, leading to dropping out, stopping out, or reducing course loads were some of the effects of students' unstable financial resources. And the third is government official must create sustainable educational cash assistance for the students for them to be able to continue their studies. So yeah, so way back when I was in college, I mean, yeah, yung kung atong education pa ko sa tagan gyud ko giapilan nga mga educational assistance like sa LGU na po sa province, because even though ang school is free tuition, but yung mga materials kasi, yung mga materials, yung mga projects, di man sila free. So you have to find ways. So for the contribution of this research article to our educational system, so from the results given, if this research will be cited by the government official, it will help the education department in Ethiopia to create the programs that will encourage the students to study. And second is have enough budget allocated to the education department to minimize and slowly eradicate dropouts due to financial problems among students. So for the references, here are the references. And yeah, the Humanity and Social Sciences Journal 13. Idosi Publications 2018. Okay, so yeah, that's all. Thank you so much, ma'am.